Hello, everybody, and welcome to Podcast Period, the internet's stupidest podcast. My name is Ben, and with me today, as always, is my co-host David.
What's up, guys?
We've got a little bit more of a regular episode this time. I know last couple ones have been pretty jam-packed, but we've only got 2 Mandalorian episodes to talk to you about. So we're going to fill the rest of the time up with a couple more news stories than we have been. And we've also got a bunch of trailers to react to, so look forward to that. I guess we should go ahead and get started. First article that I've brought is a very interesting one. YouTubers being stupid again. This article is from Ars Technicum. So this dude, Trevor Jacob, he made a video flying his plane. Apparently it was a sponsored video too. And he decided for this video that he was going to fake an engine stall and record himself jumping out of his plane. He did that, and now he has been arrested and faces up to 20 years in prison for not only faking a plane crash, but for cleaning up the evidence before the FAA could get to the crash site. I don't understand anymore. This was way back in 2021, apparently, was when he did it, but I don't understand.
All of this just screams stupidity. Does he not realize what could have happened had this plane navigated to like somebody's home or something and caused like collateral damage, if not killed somebody?
You're not wrong, but to be fair, it at least seems like he picked a relatively unpopulated area to do this.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it right at all. Not in the slightest. But I mean, at least it shows he thought about where he was going to fake crash his plane. I have no words for some of these people anymore. First, it was a few years ago with the boyfriend girlfriend prank channel that the girlfriend killed the boyfriend with a gun or whatever, and now this, among many other things. Let me remind you. I don't understand anymore, dude. I really don't.
I just don't have words. I hope he gets everything that's coming to him.
Oh, he should get the book thrown at him. There's no doubt about that.
Like, good luck, my friend. Like, you just moving on, please. I can't deal with this stupidity. I really can't.
Okay. What have you got for us, my friend?
The long-awaited Pixel Fold, the probably least kept secret in the tech news industry as far as phones is concerned right now, has finally launched, or at least been announced. They had Google I.O. on the 10th. And they are releasing the Pixel phone. It is the Fold. It is available for pre-order right now for a grand total, bare minimum of $1,800, $2,000 if you want the 512 gig version. So
it's ridiculous. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know people are gonna buy it, but $1,800 to $2,000 for a phone. That's ridiculous.
A brand new phone that is untested. It's a foldable from Google. They haven't done it yet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I said don't pre-order the Pixel 6. We kind of did. But at least that was...
To be fair, we didn't really pre-order it. I think we ordered it like 2 or 3 days before the actual release date or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. It's semantics, but
Yeah.
that was a phone. The biggest risk being Google's Tensor chips at the time, their in-house silicon option versus just using like a Snapdragon, whatever the hottest one was at the time, an 840 SKU or something like that.
Right.
This is using Tensor 2, so it's proven silicon at this point. I don't understand why they're doing 2. Why not just hold this another month or 2, release it with the 8, and put it on Tensor 3, unless we're not getting Tensor 3? Maybe the Pixel 8's not getting a hardware upgrade this year. I can't imagine that being the case, because why?
Oh my god, are you serious?
Why do it if you're gonna not upgrade anything? So
I forgive me for interrupting you. I decided to see what my phone would be worth if I wanted to trade it in with Google.
How much?
Take a guess.
It's 2 years old. $300?
No.
Less?
Less.
150.
You are pretty much right on the money. $150.40.
40 lousy cents. Okay, well, that'd be a pretty good Price is Right show right there. God, that's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Jeez. So you're taking a $17.99 phone and you're going to get it for
$16.50.
Yeah, $16.49.
$16.49.60. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's going to be a 5.8-inch Pixel phone when it's folded. You get a 7.6-inch tablet display, basically. They claim the most durable hinge on a foldable and the thinnest foldable of all. It basically looks like...
That's not bad.
It basically looks like, the Pixel 7. It's the same kind of camera bar. They've changed it a little bit. It doesn't look like it's going all the way across the screen or the back side of the phone for whatever reason. So it's more like an island than the chin bar that it used to have. But, it's close enough. Tensor 2, 12 gigs of RAM, 256 or 512 gigs of storage, which I'd do the 256 because I don't even have 128 filled on this phone yet. So
no, not even close.
I think I might have half.
I want to see how bad I'm doing. I've managed to use 94 gigabytes somehow.
Wow.
It's probably mostly Spotify.
Probably. Full HD OLED display up to 120 hertz. They're saying it's got a...
Sorry, it's just the resolution is only full HD?
Yep, full HD.
It's not 1440?
It's not 1440. It's just full HD.
You're telling me that my 2-year-old phone has a better screen than their $1,800 foldable phone? Well, at least the outside screen, I guess.
I thought ours was just 1080p.
No, it's 1440.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't know that. 4800 milliamp hour battery, which is smaller than the 7 Pro. So good luck with that. That sounds like that's going to be amazing battery life. I don't know what the hell they're expecting. This just sounds awful.
I read it. It says here in the little thing, beyond 24-hour battery life with the little asterisk there.
Yeah, up to 72 hours extreme battery saver.
But it says the average battery life was 33 hours.
We'll see about
with
that.
Regular use.
We'll see about that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're using just the outside display, I believe it. Because then it's no different than our phone for all practical purposes.
2092 by 1080. 2208 by 1840. The internal display. All right, then, sure, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing about this phone is screaming that I would need to buy it. I still would love to have the new Motorola Razr. I know it's probably nowhere near Samsung's quality with their Z Fold or whatever, but I don't know. Just something about having a Razr again would be dope.
You couldn't pay me money to go down that road again. I have been burned and burned and burned again on
Motorola didn't really treat you that well, did they?
So, I mean, don't get me wrong, the phones have held up fine. I've only had one that actually, broke out of, the last 5 that I've had.
Yeah.
It's just the stupid software. They won't update it. You'll get a phone that's already out of date when you buy it. They'll get you the latest version of Android, maybe 8-9 months after it's been launched, and then you're stuck.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do with that. I know I'm going to get Android 14 on my phone. We may get 15. And if we don't, we'll at least get security updates.
Yeah.
If I get 15, that's going to be 3 whole versions on one phone. Versus, at best, 2, if I'm lucky. Sometimes I didn't even get the second one.
I think you got 2, one time.
Stupid. So, no, unless they upgrade their,
Yeah, that would be the only reason why I would want to. If I ever got a folding phone, that would be the only reason why I'd want to go with a Samsung. As much as I don't necessarily like their ecosystem, it's a lot more robust than Motorola's.
Yeah.
It's nowhere near stock Android, but, I mean, it is what it is.
I'm totally, this is the first phone I've had in a long time where I'm just totally happy beyond the first 5-6 months of slight teething issues. Never had a problem with it. And once we got 13, I haven't had a software glitch since.
Nope.
So, you know what? I'm keeping it. For the first time in a long time, I'm not chasing an upgrade after 2 years. Which is sweet satisfaction finally. But yeah, it's there if you want it.
I wouldn't, even if I could afford it, I would not be able to justify an $1,800 price tag for what is essentially a folding tablet.
If I want double the screen, damn it, I can buy 2 phones. No, strike that. I can buy 3 phones.
Hold on. Let's see right now. We've got, it depends on which phone you're going to buy. You can get 2 Pixel 7s Pros. You can get, you can get, you could get 2 with the price. You could get 3 regular Pixel 7s.
Yep.
And if you got the 256 gig version of the Fold, you could get 4 Pixel 7As.
Now, if I was to do it again, I would go ahead and get the Pro. Probably.
I don't know. I don't really see the appeal.
I guess it just depends on...
You're not really getting much of an upgrade for getting the Pro, are you? Realistically?
Not really.
It seems like maybe it might be a little bit better for photos or whatever, but and the screen is bigger.
No.
Anyway.
Well, no. Pixel 7. See, I don't think... Are you sure ours is 1440p? Because even the 7 is full HD. The 7 Pro is QHD.
I am 100% sure that it's 1440p because YouTube will not let you pick a resolution above what your screen resolution is.
Oh, that's true. That is a quick check.
Pixel 6
Why?
screen resolution. Oh, well, okay. I guess it is. It's full HD plus, so the vertical resolution is 1080, but the horizontal resolution is 2400.
Got it.
Still, I don't know. I mean, I guess the extra resolution might be nice, but it's also going to mean more battery drain. And realistically, if you're watching content, are you going to be able to tell the difference between 1440p and 1080p?
No, not on a screen that size. The only thing that I think that's really making it worthwhile would be the battery, 5,000 milliamp hour versus 4355.
Yeah.
But
And you've got more
is...
RAM on the Pro too.
Photos. If you like photos,
yeah, that's what I was saying.
Then the Pro would be the way to go.
Yeah.
They do have that much better. One of them's got actual optical zoom, 5x optical zoom versus the regular 7 doesn't have it at all. But anyways, long story short, Pixel Fold phone is coming, and it's $1,800 if you want to buy it. Good luck with that.
More power to you. Speaking of Google, we're now in the era of we'll say culture, where people are finally starting to wake up to corporate greed a little bit more. So I believe we did, not last episode, but a couple episodes ago, you did a story on, or brought a story on layoffs in tech. And I don't know if we talked about Google's layoffs in that one.
I think we did.
But Google laid off around 12,000 employees recently. And Google CEO, I don't know if this is a recent pay raise or if they're just like publicizing it. But he is being compensated as the CEO of Google $226 million a year.
Yeah, that's a lot. That is definitely a lot. I don't want to say that's generational wealth, but that's generational wealth in a freaking year.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So, come on.
There's no way in God's name that you can spend $226 million a year on anything.
Not reasonable.
That's literally like 90% of that is going to just sit in an account and make more money. And don't get me wrong, I think that if you're a CEO and your company's doing well, you should definitely get compensated for it. But the fact that this man is getting paid $250 million and he's just had to cut 12,000 people from his company seems a little bit ridiculous. Especially when you're considering, here later in the article, they talk about Apple CEO Tim Cook. I'm pretty sure we talked about this earlier in the year too. He requested a pay cut that dropped his compensation. His 22 compensation was $99.4 million. He cut that in half to $49 million. He requested that. So if you're telling me that this guy can't afford to cut his salary in half, when, granted, Apple might not be technically as big of a company as Google is because of all of the all the hands that, or all the pots that Google has their hands in, it still doesn't make any sense,
Well,
like at all.
it doesn't make sense, but this is not our numbers. This is from Ars Technica, but they have the numbers at 12,000 employees, with an average Alphabet employee being paid about $279,000 a year. So let's cut his salary in half. And he only gets $113 million a year. $113 million a year in savings would have saved 400 employees at that average employee cost. So 12,000 versus 400.
Sure. So I get what you're saying.
It's
you're
a
not
drop
wrong.
in the bucket, but at the same time, if you're not, I don't think you should be compensated on that kind of level if your company is having to do layoffs.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't think that him taking a pay cut was going to, I mean, it's 12,000 jobs. Like, that's, you'd have to be making closer to like $1 billion a year to even save a little bit at that compensation level.
Yep.
But the fact of the matter is, obviously, the company is not doing well enough to sustain all of the jobs that they had, which means they had to cut 12,000 people.
Uh-huh.
But if the company's not doing well, why should this dude be getting paid as much as he is?
He shouldn't. And even 100, I cut his pay in half, which, you know, if that happened to me, that would be devastating, or you, or anybody else in our class.
But we're not making $226 million a year.
He could afford that and very, 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 very much more. So
sorry, is he not going to be able to buy his fifth yacht?
Oh, maybe
My
not,
bad.
Maybe not this year. Maybe next year.
God forbid.
But still, 113 million would be an astronomical amount.
Yeah, definitely.
So
no,
he's not looking for food stamps tomorrow if he takes his pay cut.
Please.
It's not about the money. It's about being a team player.
You got to make it make sense.
It's about being a team player.
It's a line of dominoes. Company's not doing well. You have to lay off some people.
Yep.
Totally understandable. But again, if the company's not doing well, this guy should also be taking a pay cut.
Yep. And Tim Cook voluntarily did that. And wasn't he half?
You gotta listen, as much crap as we give Apple, you gotta give the man props for that.
Shockingly.
Like, for real.
It kind of pains me to do it, but yes.
Yeah.
Credit is due.
Anyway, let's move on from that, shall we?
Yeah, please. Oh, I don't know if we ever reported on this originally or not. Did you notice that MSI Afterburner, specifically Review Tuna, was not really reporting statistics correctly? Because my GPU usage was fine, but my CPU usage was...
I haven't used MSI Afterburner in a little while, honestly.
Got it. Well, my CPU usage was wrong. It was always pegged at like 5%. No way you're playing a game and only using 5% of your CPU. So they had because I guess this guy's based in Ukraine, I think. The Ukrainian war got in the way. And they've been off development for a long time. Well, they finally got a update. So for anybody who had any problems with that, they updated it. It's out. It works. I checked mine. It's working. They also added the latest cards. They get the 4000 series cards from NVIDIA, and then the 7000 series from AMD. I'm sure they probably had a couple of other tweaks that they had to do as well. So
Right.
it's back from the dead because they were some people were speculating, and this might be the end of it. And there was also allegations. I don't know if it ever turned out true or not, that MSI wasn't paying the guy or supporting the development, and that was part of the issue as well. Not entirely sure, but it's back. And first non-beta
It says
update.
they weren't able to. I mean, granted, this is a company doing PR, but it says that they weren't able to pay him because of quote economic regulations caused by other countries sanctioning of Russia following its invasion of Ukraine. So, I mean, if they're to be believed, then I feel like that's a genuine reason, you know?
If that's what happened, yeah. And that's what I remember being reported about it like 8-9 months ago or something like that when this kind of first broke out. It's first major update since 2021. So the timeline checks out.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Well, we've got our best friend Elon back in our news feed. So this is a little bit of an older article, and I did just bring in another article that I'm going to send to you because we have had more news recently about Twitter. First news story is that I believe it's the EU, no, Germany. Germany itself has fined Twitter for instances of hate speech. According to the article, they have more than 600 cases regarding hate speech on Twitter. And apparently, for the math, if all the cases go through at the maximum amount of 50 million euros per case, the fine is going to be more than Twitter is currently worth. Twitter right now is worth about 20 billion, and the fines would equal out to $33 billion.
Okay, so we've heard about these fines before. The FCC fines this company for this. Sues AT&T or Verizon for this, that, whatever allegation. And the fines always end up being like what's equivalent of like maybe 1 or 2 operating hours of profit.
Right.
Out of an entire freaking year. Like, it's such a small drop in the bucket that it makes absolutely no sense, and it's not worth it. You just wasted my time. This is a fine I can get behind, because this means something.
Absolutely.
Like, this will ruin you if you're caught with this kind of allegation against you, or you're doing whatever it is that you're doing. Finally, a meaningful fine. Now, I think it might be a little bit excessive, but I'm not sure.
I mean, this is, right now it's theoretical, because all of the cases are still pending in German courts.
Yeah.
Insofar as we know. So, this is if all the cases go through at the maximum. I don't know. I can't say that I'm all that sad to see that it could bankrupt Twitter, considering where it's been going. Maybe our next news story will make a difference on that, but we'll have to wait and see.
I've gotten on it recently, and I cannot. There's no tweets from users. It's all like media companies and corporations that I don't care about. It's like,
yeah,
you guys have probably effectively killed this, because I don't know who's using it. The only ones that I can tell that are using it is maybe the certain mature audience demographic content. That seems to be working pretty well, but other than that, I don't know who's using this. And it's kind of evident by going through my feed, and it's nothing but this media site or this news media site, or name your pick. And it's like,
Yeah.
geez, I don't want to see any of this.
Yeah, it's pretty awful.
Don't wonder I never get on it.
So, maybe this next news story will bode well then. Elon Musk earlier this week announced that he was going to be stepping down as CEO of Twitter.
Praise Jesus.
He's still going to be executive chairman and CTO, as well as the owner, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But he is not the one that's going to be necessarily the face of the company anymore. Apparently, okay, so I believe it was, today actually, NBC ad chief Linda Yaccarino, I believe is how you pronounce her name, is now the CEO of Twitter. Musk said that she will primarily focus on business operations while he focuses on product design and new technology. So, yeah, I genuinely don't know whether or not this is going to make a difference, considering Elon is still going to have a good bulk of the control over what Twitter does. But
it totally depends on how much control he relinquishes. Because if he doesn't give up,
I mean,
the reins,
realistically, he's still like 90% of the board.
So if she's just answering to him as his little hired yes man, good luck. There ain't gonna be no changes.
Yeah, I know.
Now, if he lets her do her job, well, maybe we won't have more Twitter Blue scandals.
The only reason this makes any sense is that she is an ad executive, and that is exactly how Twitter makes their money.
Yep.
So, provided he stays out of her way, maybe they'll start making some money again.
Maybe.
But there's going to have to be some kind of like joined business venture that they make up to like actually get people to start using the platform again.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I already wasn't using it very often, but ever since he's taken over, it's just been nothing but chaos that I've seen from an outside perspective. And I don't necessarily want to go into the belly of the beast and find out, you know?
Oh, it's exciting.
Yeah.
No, he just needs to go back to Tesla. He needs to go back to SpaceX. He needs to focus on the companies that actually make meaningful change. This whole Twitter thing was just stupid from the get-go. And he just needs to get out of it. So if this is the next best thing, okay, fine. I mean, it's too late. He can't get rid of it. He screwed the pooch on that one.
For real.
You know, it is what it is. It might be good news for Tesla owners or Tesla stock owners anyways. Their shares are down 55% from where they were 13 months ago. Yeah. So, yeah. He needs to get the ball rolling over there. They need him, if he's really as brilliant as everybody thinks he is. My opinion,
which I doubt.
Still, you know, the jury's still out on that one. But if he really is as smart as he proclaims to be, or everybody thinks he is, they need to work on battery technology. Like, they got their cars out, they're selling, from what I can tell, pretty well. They have their issues. They have no PR department to speak of whatsoever, so you know that's not helping them either. But they need to get on the ball and start innovating, and they got to figure out, okay, you've got your electric car business. You've got to find a way to make this sustainable. Because right now, it's not. Not with the current technologies we have. So he needs to get moving before that all falls apart.
we'll see how that all ends up. Okay, let's move on to our final news story of this episode, shall we?
Speaking of electronic vehicles, the new USPS, our favorite people at the United States Postal Service, have their electric vans delayed until mid-2024, according to court documents. That god-awful duckbill-looking vehicle that they're trying to replace, the little gremlin that's literally falling apart and has been on the road for I don't know how many years, is apparently well behind. And the bad part is, most of those are not even going to be electric. Like, out of the entire fleet that they've ordered, only a small percentage is going to actually be electric. Everything else is going to be internal combustion, and it's not really any more fuel efficient than the old one. So, cool. This is our post office. This is what we spend our taxpayer money on. I love it.
Don't get me wrong. I think USPS is a fine service for a good price, but really, this is the vehicle that you decided to go with? I don't get it. I really don't.
Government contracts.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna let that one be.
Government contracts. They're probably some kind of military contractor too. I think it's Oshkosh is who made that one. So it's like,
sorry, Oshkosh is an Oshkosh Bagosh, like the clothing company, or is this something different?
No, it's different. It's not that.
Okay.
It's a defense contractor. I just don't know what they specialize.
Oshkosh. The name is Oshkosh.
I don't know. I didn't do it.
Okay.
The same people that have that terrible name are the same people that made this god awful duckbill looking vehicle. So
there you go.
It works perfectly, right?
So dumb. It's so stupid.
You gotta have a laugh.
Oh gosh.
Gotta have a laugh.
Yeah, sure, okay. Anyway, let's move on to our discussion for this episode. We have got the last 2 episodes of The Mandalorian to talk about.
Better late than never.
Yeah, for real. They've only been out for more than a month now, pretty much. Anyway, so yeah, without further ado, episode 7, chapter 23, The Spies. Moff Gideon is informed by Elia Kane of the Mandalorians' intent to retake their planet. Gideon relays this information to the Shadow Council, a group of Imperial remnant warlords. He requests reinforcements from Commandant Brendel Hux and questions Captain Pelion on the absence of Grand Admiral Thrawn. Reassembling on Navarro, Bo-Katan unites the Mandalorian clans and prepares a recon party to explore the surface of Mandalore and locate the Great Forge. Before leaving, Greef Karga presents Din Djarin with IG-12, a rebuilt version of IG-11, which is able to be controlled by Grogu. On Mandalore, the group meets another surviving clan who is loyal to Bo-Katan. Bo-Katan admits that she surrendered to Gideon shortly after the Night of 1,000 Tears, hoping that her people would be spared from further harm. The party finds the Great Forge, but is ambushed by Beskar-enhanced stormtroopers. Djarin is captured by Beskar-clad Gideon, who reveals his intent to complete the Great Purge of Mandalore. He attempts to kill the search party, but Bo-Katan uses the Darksaber to make an escape for the group. Paz Vizsla stays behind to buy time, but is killed by Gideon's Praetorian guards. This one, I felt like it was a pretty good episode. Left off on a cliffhanger, so definitely left you wanting a little more. Brought up Grand Admiral Thrawn finally. We haven't seen any of him in the live action stuff yet. He's only been in a tiny bit in the animated stuff. I think he was in a little bit of Rebels, but that's pretty much it. I'm glad that we've got Gideon back because I always felt like he was pretty underutilized in that first season, with the way that he was there for like maybe 2 episodes, which I guess is really all he is in here, but his legend kind of grows exponentially, at least in my eyes, with these like last 2 episodes.
Yeah, I don't know. My whole thing's kind of mixed on this one. I like the action, but I didn't. It's more about where it led. It was like, really? We had
Yeah.
such a great season going into this, and we're left with this cliffhanger. I was like, oh yeah, Moff Gideon, he betrayed Bo-Katan Kryze. Who would have thunk it? It's like, no shit, duh. Like there wasn't anything new and there wasn't anything exciting, except for the Admiral Thrawn part. But still, I don't know what the main point was.
Yeah, I don't know. It does get me more excited for Ahsoka. Well, at least the last episode does, because we know we're getting Grand Admiral Thrawn and Ahsoka, and I like seeing more Ahsoka. Can't go bad with that. But yeah, I'm kind of with you. It feels like it sets up a lot. The follow through isn't exactly there.
No.
I don't know. I would honestly, this is probably going to be one of the lowest rated episodes of this season for me. I'm going to have to go like at 2.25.
I was thinking 2.5, so
Yeah.
we're in the same ballpark.
Yeah, I don't know. I like that it ended in a cliffhanger, but well, let's just get into the next episode and then we can talk about it without tiptoeing around the subject. Episode 8, Chapter 24, The Return. Bo-Katan and her reconnaissance squad retreat from Moff Gideon's base. Upon returning to the Mandalorian flagship, Axe Woves sends the remaining Mandalorians to reinforce the planetary troops while he defends the ship from Imperial TIE squadrons. With assistance from Grogu, Din Djarin escapes from captivity and seeks out Gideon. Djarin and Grogu discover cloning tanks filled with clones of Gideon who can use the Force, and Djarin destroys them. After a lengthy skirmish between the Mandalorians and the Beskar-enhanced stormtroopers within the base, Bo-Katan, Djarin, and Grogu make a final stand against Gideon and his Praetorian guards. The Darksaber is destroyed by Gideon during his and Bo-Katan's fight. Woves rams the Mandalorian capital ship into the Imperial base, and Gideon is consumed by the resulting blast from which Grogu protects himself. Bo-Katan and Djarin, Bo-Katan and Djarin with a force bubble. After the battle, the Mandalorians restart the Great Forge at the heart of Mandalore, and Djarin formally adopts Grogu. Afterwards, Djarin takes up honest contract work with Carson Teva and moves into a cabin on the outskirts of Navarro's capital, as previously offered to him by Greef Karga, while IG-11 is rebuilt by the Anzellan mechanics to serve as Navarro's new marshal. This, honestly, I'm going to give away my rating here. I think this matches the last episode with my rating. I can't give it higher than a 2.25. I enjoyed it. I liked the action, but it doesn't feel like it really led anywhere. I mean, I guess, we know that Gideon is dead, maybe, according to some theories out there on the internet. But it feels like it destroys more than it creates. We get Mando at the end kind of settling in with Grogu. So we know we may or may not get any more of that. It's nice to see IG-11 back, because that was like part of that was the thread that kind of wove itself throughout the entire season. So I guess that's something. The Darksaber being destroyed seems kind of ridiculous, considering that we've spent all of this time trying to get it back to Bo-Katan, and now it's gone. And I don't know. It just doesn't feel like... It doesn't feel like a fitting end to this season, considering how good the rest of it has been, with the exception of episode 7. But I genuinely had little to no issue with the rest of the episodes in this season.
My rating is not the same. It went down.
Yeah.
Went from a 2.5 to a 2. In retrospect, I thought 7 would be higher until we got to 8. And it's like, oh, that wonderful cliffhanger was all for nothing. Because it doesn't feel like we've accomplished diddly squat, like you said. We're basically at the same place that we were with Din and Grogu. So, which is now Din Grogu, which is stop changing his godforsaken name. I understand we had to get away from Baby Yoda. Grogu is fine, and now it's got to be Din Grogu. Nobody's gonna call him that. I understand.
No, it's Grogu.
This is the way. It's Mandalorian culture, whatever.
Yeah.
But we're basically at the same place that we were. They're going to be probably they're going to be that team that they have been the last 3 seasons, unless something becomes of Mandalore, like it becomes of huge importance. Sure, maybe it set up something, but where do we go? It doesn't look like, of course, this is partly Disney's fault, so I'm gonna make it their. I'm gonna blame it on them anyways. It's Disney Mandalorian. It's Disney trilogy series. The sequel trilogy. Mandalore's not mentioned in there at all. Granted, that's because there's absolutely no freaking plan for the sequel trilogy. But I mean, we're stuck. We're stuck in the middle there, and there's like no mention of it. So you're just gonna retcon something and make them this great civilization once again? But then they have nothing to do with the First Order or the Second Resistance or whatever you want to call all of that. I don't know. It just seems all for nothing. The whole season was going so great, and we get to this, and it's like, okay. And then Moff Gideon. Okay, what happened? We're in the same place that we were in the second season.
Yep.
Is he out there? Is he not out there? Lord only knows. I don't like it. I really don't.
Yeah.
The ending sucks.
The only good thing that I can say about this last episode is that it confirms that we're going to be moving into a new era of Star Wars. I don't know if you saw this video, but I saw a very interesting video that explained that all of the endings of the trilogies always ended with a circle wipe. So if you go back and you rewatch Episode 3, it ended with a circle wipe at the end. Episode 6 ended with a circle wipe. I want to say Episode 9 ended with a circle wipe. I'm not going to go back and rewatch it to confirm because I'm never watching any of the sequel trilogy ever again. But this also ended with a circle wipe.
What do you mean by that?
Which, so you know how at the end, it like a circle came from the edge of the screen and then filled in most of the screen until it faded to black. Yeah,
sure.
That's the circle wipe.
Okay.
And in Star Wars, at least as far as this video explained, I don't know if George Lucas ever confirmed this or anything, but the circle wipe is meant to signify the end of one era and the start of another. So, based on how this episode ends, we can assume that Ahsoka is going to be not really focusing on what we've seen so far with all of the interconnected Star Wars shows.
Okay. Which, I guess would make sense. I'm assuming, well, that would kind of just confirm that it's going to have to be after this.
Yeah.
That Ahsoka.
Well, we already know it's going to be after this because of Thrawn.
Yeah, that's true. That too. I don't know. Maybe there's potential. maybe there's potential to build Mandalore up in that. I don't remember. Did
I don't
Ahsoka
know.
ever make it? She was on Mandalore at some point during the Clone Wars, right? Like they visited there, didn't they?
Yeah, she was on Mandalore during Order 66.
Oh yeah, that's right. Duh.
She was also in, I think it was Mandalorian season 2, and in the book of Boba Fett.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe there's room for there to be a build up there. There's gotta be something. I'm wholly dissatisfied at how it ended right now.
Yeah. I don't know. This doesn't really bode well for the entire series rating. Then I honestly, the entire series for me, up until the 7th episode, I would have said it was like maybe a 4 or a 4.5.
4.5, yeah. It's like
I'd have to say this entire series for me, considering the way that it ended, a 3.
Yeah.
I can't go any higher than that, which sucks. Like I said,
I know.
Up until episode 7, fantastic. I had no gripes with it, or at least very minor gripes. But episode 7, episode 8, just tanked it.
I can't disagree with it. I can't.
Yeah.
I think you hit the nail on the head. The fact that we're both on the same page, either means we're both stupid idiots, or is there something to it?
I mean, I'm of the opinion that we know what we're talking about at least a little bit, so.
I'm not going to totally degrade us.
Not this time.
Not this time. Terrible.
All right. Well, let's leave from this place of disappointment and go into hopefully at least not much disappointment in these trailers. If you guys haven't watched our trailers series, I don't know, the trailers portion of our show before, sorry. Basically what we do is we watch a trailer, we react to it, and we let you know whether we would see it in the theaters, whether we would wait for a rental, wait for a review, or whether we wouldn't see it at all. Gotta be real bad if we wouldn't see it at all. Trust me. Anyway, first up, we have Meg 2, The Trench.
Jonas, we need your help. We're detecting increased aquatic activity 25,000 feet deep in the trench. It's an ancient ecosystem untouched by man. Whatever is down there is trying to make its way to the surface.
This was a bad idea.
Just a little bit.
Jonas, we've got company.
That's the biggest Meg I've ever seen.
Biggest Meg anyone's ever seen.
That's the apex predator.
Everybody make it to the station! You can make it! Keep going!
I don't know, gotta say, I'm wholly unimpressed with that. It looks so boring despite the fact that there's giant sharks coming out of everywhere. I didn't feel excited at all.
The only good part, and it was totally, given away because she said, this place, Meg proof. That Meg coming through that glass and just chomping that one lady. That was the only good part. Good part.
I'm pretty sure they did that in the first movie too.
So then I never watched the first one. I don't know. I'm not even for a review. Maybe I may not even see it at all.
I can't even get at that. I'm not gonna. I wouldn't see it.
No.
Yeah.
Did you watch the first one?
I'm pretty sure I did. I mean, if I did, can't say it was very memorable.
Well, that always.
I'm pretty sure I did. So I don't know. I just honestly, I wasn't excited about this at all. There was nothing in that trailer that made me say, I need to go see this right now. Nothing. Oh, anyway. Next trailer we've got is for Dune Part 2.
It's breathtaking. When you see sand here, imagine water. If you dive in, you can't reach the bottom.
You dive in.
Yes, it's called swimming.
I don't believe you.
In the shadows of Arrakis lie many secrets. But the darkest of them all may remain. The end of House Atreides.
Your father didn't believe in revenge.
What if Paul Atreides were still alive?
You know, I gotta say, not really impressed by that one either. It's kind of sad because I really liked the first one.
I know. So, based off previous experience, I know what our answer is.
Yes, based off the previous movie, I would see it.
We're going to watch this. But that was terrible.
Yeah. Based on this trailer, the most that I could do is wait for a review, but I am definitely more inclined to say that I wouldn't see it at all. Just based on the trailer.
I think I'm in the same boat. Maybe wait for a review, but I kind of just don't want to see it.
Yeah.
God.
That's
never had
crazy.
2 in a row like that.
No, we haven't. I think usually we've only got like one stinker if we've got one, but that's 2 in a row. The first 2 trailers that we've got. Okay, well, here's hoping for Gran Turismo, huh?
Episodes of success is what we're doing.
Yeah, I guess. All right, next trailer is Gran Turismo.
Who do you think the best driver is?
Probably Rory.
I would dust him in a lap.
Jan, all you do is play video games with some crazy dreams of racing cars.
Dad, you're the one that told us to always do something we love.
You know what racing cars cost? Look around. It's not our world, son.
What is this?
It's a contest. The best Gran Turismo players in the world get a chance to compete in professional racing.
Dude, this is real.
I'm sorry. You really think you're going to take a kid who plays video games in their bedroom, you're going to strap him to a 200-mile-an-hour rocket? It'll tear him to pieces.
You can hate me now,
It's not going to work. The guys who race are elite athletes.
but I won't stop now.
Your kids are scrawny little gamer kids.
Well, that's where you come in.
Come on, let's go!
Cause I can't stop now.
Must be a new experience for you, moving your legs.
You puked on my lawn.
There's no turning back now.
When you're in a race, the cockpit is going to be 140 degrees Fahrenheit. The G-forces will be twice what an astronaut experiences upon liftoff.
I can't see anything.
Hey, you get extra points for that in the game? Jesus Christ.
Now that looks like something I'd want to see. That actually looks pretty good.
So, what is it, David Harbour?
Harbour, yep.
Harbour. Systematically pointed out every single issue I had with it, and I love it!
Mm-hmm.
It's like, these scrawny little kids, they're not going to be able to race a car. That's exactly what he says! I love it! I was like, yes! Finally! Somebody who understands. I would go see this in the theaters.
Yeah, I'm with you. 100%. It looks good.
So good.
It's kind of like what that Tetris movie is like.
You're still going to have to sell me on that one.
It's a good movie. You just have to watch it.
Is it out on something?
It's Apple TV.
Was that? That was Apple TV. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, solutions.
You know.
Solutions.
No, I genuinely, I think I would see this in the theaters. This was a fantastic trailer. It looks really good.
Oh, 100%. I would so go see it.
Yeah. Okay. Next we've got The Hunger Games: The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
I'm honored to introduce to you the creator of the Hunger Games themselves, Dean Casca Highbottom.
I have summoned you all here for the 10th annual reaping ceremony, in which we choose 2 children from each district to fight to the death in the Hunger Games.
From District 12, Lucy Gray Baird.
There has been a change this year. As a mentor, Mr. Snow, your role is to turn these children into spectacles, not survivors.
What does my mentor do besides bring me roses?
I do my best to take care of you.
You really want to take care of me in that arena? Start by thinking I can actually win.
I'm Lucky Flickerman, first ever host of the Hunger Games.
Enjoy the show.
5, 4,
Enjoy the show.
3, 2.
Enjoy the show.
Run.
Enjoy the show.
What happens in there? Fueled with the terror of becoming prey. See how quickly we become predator? See how quickly civilization disappears?
There's a natural goodness built into us all. We can step across that line into evil, or not.
You hear that, boy? It's the sound of snow falling.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay. This is what the Hunger Games movies should have been. It's got a good mix of the political intrigue, the screwed up society that's forcing all of these people to basically live through a battle royale in real life. But it's also leaning into that by giving us, at least from what I can tell with the trailer, by giving us some extremely slick-looking action pieces. This looks good. I would 100% go see this in the theaters.
Based off the trailer, yes. See it in the theaters. I haven't read this book. I did read the original Hunger Games books.
Same.
The movies did not live up to the books, as quite often happens.
Yeah.
The first one, not bad. I don't know about the second and the third one / fourth. Like that was really
third,
necessary.
part 1 and 2.
Yeah. That was really necessary.
They did that because Harry Potter did the same thing. That's the only reason.
That's the only reason. I don't know. It makes me want to read the book. When I first heard that this was coming out, it was teased, I don't know, like 7-8 months ago. You remember Cord, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cord told me what this was about. It's like, oh, that actually sounds really, really good. So I need to read that book. It looks amazing. And I love that we're getting some backstory, finally, to the evolution of the games.
Yeah.
Because before the 10th one, I don't think any of it was televised or anything like that. I think this is what turned it into the spectacle that it became.
Well, it did say in the trailer that guy was the first ever host. Why would you need a host if it wasn't televised before? So, that makes sense.
It does make sense. I don't know. Because wasn't it every 10 years? They had special anniversaries, and I don't remember.
They had special anniversaries, but I'm pretty sure the Hunger Games were every year.
Yeah, no, they were every year. But like these special event things. I don't know if they did them every 10 years or if they maybe stopped after the 10th one and maybe went to the 25th, and I don't know how they did it.
Yeah, I don't remember specifically.
Yeah, but
I know there was at least one in one of the books, one of the original books.
Yeah, the second in the third, I think, book. Well, how did they... I don't remember how they split it. The first book was the 74th Hunger Games, and it was just a standard year. There wasn't anything special about it. And then you get to the 75th, and it's like, oh, well, we're going to use all the previous winners, which forced Katniss right back into the games.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember how they split that in the books. So, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been
a long time.
Like a decade since I read the books, so...
Longer than that. Gosh. Were they middle school or were they solidly high school?
I read them, I think I read all of them in my senior year of high school.
I think I may have beat you to the punch then, because I don't remember waiting that late. But even then, that'd be over 10 years, so jeez Louise.
I was too busy reading real books.
Like 1984?
Well, that one I was forced to read. It was good, but...
Gotta love that AP English.
No, I was, well, it was partially because my mom worked at the school still, but I was kind of sort of friends with the librarians. They gave me a lot of book recommendations, so I ended up reading a lot of stuff that I wouldn't necessarily before. It was I think it was spring break or something. They recommended this fantasy book to me. David, I'm telling you, the thing was 2 inches thick, but it was good. This is probably one of the longest books I've ever read. But I enjoyed every minute of it. So, anyway, that's besides the point. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would be interested to read the book at this moment in time. I feel like, if anything, I'd want to watch this first and then read the book, because I personally hate when I read a book and then they come out with a movie. I just end up nitpicking the movie the entire time. That's what happened. I don't know if you remember this movie. This came out when we were in high school sometime. I Am Number 4. Do you remember that?
No.
Oh, it was based on a series of books I happened to be reading at the time that the movie came out.
Yep.
Let me tell you, the movie did not hold up.
They never do.
No, they don't.
They never do, and that's the problem. But I would have this problem. Depends on how good this movie is. If I had watched the Hunger Games movies, I never would have I never would have read the books.
That's fair enough, yeah.
Because they did.
I mean, I can say the same thing. I could probably say the same thing if when it comes to I Am Number 4. But at the same time, this doesn't look... I mean, okay, it's a trailer. This doesn't really look like it's going to be a flop.
It doesn't. I hope not.
And I've got prior history with the franchise anyway, so I might... Even if the movie does suck, it's got to be good enough the book has got to be good enough that they made a movie out of it, right?
Oh.
Never mind, I give up. The Twilight movies were made, so I've got no leg to stand on there.
50 Shades?
Yeah, that too.
Hey, would you like me to keep dropping some more?
No, I think I'm okay for now. Okay. Alright. Our next trailer is for The Equalizer 3.
Penso che un sogno così non ritorni mai più. E incominciavo a volare nel cielo infinito.
9 seconds. That's what I'll give you to decide your fate.
Ciao Roberto.
Roberto, tell me, what did you do back home?
Government work. I'm retired now. I understand pain, death, for you.
Come sta?
Va bene. Because of these people, I'm beginning to understand real peace.
Roberto, this is my wife. Ciao, ciao. Oh.
And I'm starting to believe
Ciao, Gianzo.
They see you as one of us now.
this is where I'm supposed to be.
What happens here happens in many towns. The mafia. They're like cancer. No cure.
Who said you could come here?
You should stay out of other people's business.
Whatever it is you and your friends do it somewhere else.
You warning me?
I'm preparing. Is that a Timex?
No.
It's a boot. That's the median nerve that I'm compressing. That's a level 3. If it goes to level 4, you will shit on yourself.
You seem like a man who understands violence.
I like this place. You can't take that from me.
I can take anything I want.
Wow. I never knew I needed a sequel to those two movies until just now.
I haven't seen any of them.
You really? You haven't seen Equalizer 2 is just okay. I will prepare you for that. But you need to see the first one.
Is Denzel on that one too?
It's all Denzel Washington.
I kind of figured as much. I don't think I knew that these movies existed.
David, they are they're genuinely fantastic. I loved both of them.
Well,
the second one, like I said, not as good as the first one. But I know that you will love the first one. And do you know how I know?
No, but hit me.
You will recognize the setting for the majority of the film. I'm pretty sure I told you about this.
Should I be spoiled now and you tell me the surprise, or shall I wait?
I mean, that's up to you. If you wait, I know you'll recognize it, because I recognized it almost instantly.
The setting for the movie.
Uh-huh.
So where it was shot?
Yes.
Go ahead and tell me.
So, in the first movie, he is working in a big box hardware store. They filmed it out of an abandoned Lowe's.
Okay.
And as it happens, the final confrontation happens in that big box hardware store.
Oh, good. So it's very apparent that it, like, I'm sure the signage and all that stuff is gone, but
yes,
once you've
literally the only thing that they changed was the signage and the products, because I don't think some of the products are real. However, you can tell that it was a Lowe's at some point.
Shelving and all that.
Uh-huh.
Layout.
The back room layout is like exactly the same. Sad that I know that, but it is. So anyway, yeah, I don't know what. I think they were on Hulu last time I checked, because I wanted to go back and watch it a little while ago. It was on Hulu at one point. I think it says it's a Starz subscription, but you can rent it. Oh, well, there you go. And Equalizer 2 is on Hulu.
Sure, whatever.
Anyway, yeah, you'll like it. Needless to say, I would 100% go see this in the theaters.
No.
No?
Never see this. Bad movie.
Okay. I know you watched the exact same trailer that I did, David. Let's be honest.
I must be blind. There must be something wrong with me. I don't know. It's terrible. I did not laugh at all.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Knowing absolutely nothing about it, 100% go see this in the theaters. That was just a good trailer. I don't care if it is the third movie in the series. That was just a good trailer.
I mean, from what I can tell, you don't need to have had to have seen the first two movies. It might give good context to like his actual character, but as far as the story goes, they're all pretty self-contained. So
yeah, kind of like Taken. I mean,
yeah,
did it
a little bit like Taken.
That you knew some of it? Yeah, maybe, but they kind of explained what was going on anyway. So
yeah,
the second one and the third one, you didn't have to know anything about the first two. So yeah.
All right, now we can move on to the final trailer for the evening. This is trailer 2 for The Flash.
I lost my parents. That pain made me who I am. I spent a lifetime trying to right the wrongs of the past. As if fighting crime would bring my parents back. You actually did it.
I can't imagine what you've been through.
I love you, Monkey.
You lost both parents in one day.
Barry! Call 911 now!
I went back in time to save my parents. But instead, I completely broke the universe.
If you went back and changed the past,
This world must die.
you changed the future.
Do you know what this symbol stands for?
Means hope, right?
I will help you fight Zod.
you want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
Okay. I'm going to preface this again. Just like the last time we watched the trailer for The Flash. Ezra Miller, as a human being, is terrible. And I'm not going to monetarily support this movie. So again, I'll say, you can bet your ass I'm probably going to pirate this thing whenever it comes out on digital. But you can also bet I'm going to watch this because this looks fantastic. We got Michael Keaton. I know I bugged out about this last time, but we got Michael Keaton back as Batman. Like, come on, dude. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
You are nuts because you just gave away our secret after 87 episodes. Come on. Hardy har har, a pirate's life it be.
It is what it is.
I think this is better than the other trailer for sure.
Oh yeah, 100%.
This trailer would lead me to watch this in the theaters had it not been, what we already discussed.
Yes.
So it is what it is. I don't know. Maybe. What have they been releasing the DC movies on lately? HBO Max, right?
Yeah.
Which will be Max whenever. So when it is out on that, I will watch it. I will not take the gumption to do what you're going to do, just because I don't care enough. But I will see it. It just might be.
It probably means that we'll end up watching it at the same time. So.
Probably. Wait, I thought you don't have Max then?
Not anymore. When my card got stolen a while ago, they stopped taking payments from it, and I just never renewed it because I wasn't watching anything on it anymore. So
the move thing, or did you not tell me something?
It wasn't because I honestly couldn't tell you what it was from. I just know somebody got my card number and tried to buy something.
Okay,
I mean, my bank blocked it, but
it wasn't physically taken. It was just hacked somehow.
Yeah, exactly. Probably a card skimmer on some gas machine somewhere. I don't know. Whatever. I got a new card now. Doesn't matter. And like I said, it didn't obviously stop taking payment from the old card. So I didn't even notice until like a month ago. And like I said, there wasn't really anything on it that I had to watch. So it is what it is.
Yeah, if it wasn't paid by AT&T, I don't think I'd have it. To be honest.
I don't blame
But it
you.
is paid by AT&T, so why not?
I mean, if you're basically getting it for free, there's no reason not to keep it.
Yeah, exactly. It's free for me.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Anyway, yeah. We both give a rating for this last trailer, right? Yeah. So, I think that's where we're gonna...
official rating, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's where we're gonna have to end this episode. Thank you guys so much for listening. Be sure to leave a rating on whatever podcasting platform you happen to be listening on. If you're listening on YouTube, be sure to subscribe, leave us a like, leave us a rating, a comment, all that good stuff. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Thanks for listening to this episode of Podcast Period. This episode was hosted and produced by Ben, co-hosted and edited by David. You can contact Ben on Twitter at BenPlaysVidges. That's Ben Plays, VIDYAS. And you can contact David on Twitter at Car6by16. If you'd like to chat with us about any of the topics on this episode, you can hit the show up at Podcast Period on Twitter, or shoot us an email at podcastperiodpodcast@gmail.com. That's all for this episode. We'll see you next time.